What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to talk about Devin Haney and Kambosos. Why haven't it happened? What's going on? We haven't heard nothing from nobody. Maybe they're trying to make the fight under the table behind people, doing what they're supposed to do, out of the limelight. Well, let's talk about it in a few minutes. Yeah, welcome to the Rebuttal Entertainment. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, tell a friend, tell a friend. Today's topic: Haney, Kambosos, Lomachenko. What's going on? We haven't heard nothing from nobody. Are they negotiating out of the limelight like they should be doing? You know what I mean? Instead of fake calling people names out and fake saying people ducking and all this stuff. I mean, what's going on? Because it's been a long time since Kambosos and Teofimo Lopez has fought. So now what's the problem? Kambosos, the champion. Devin Haney's supposed to be have the WBC belt. They're supposed to be fighting to see who's undisputed. They shouldn't have no problem. Lomachenko, he's overseas in Ukraine fighting for his country. So I don't know what's going on with this one, man. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to make a fight when the only guy he was competing with Devin Haney was Lomachenko, unless there's something else going on, unless there's something we don't know about, unless somebody else trying to come on up in there and steal the fight away from Haney. Did Haney price itself out? Even though he said he would take with Loma to him, we don't know. We don't know because let me say this, man. Bill Haney go on these podcasts. Believe me, he don't tell these guys everything, man. He tell them what they need to know. He can go on every podcast in America. He only tell these guys what he want them to know. That's about it. You know what I mean? And when Matchroom is negotiation with Lou DiBella, man, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. Only thing we can do is hope the fight happen. I know Devin keeps saying he wants to fight. He want to be undisputed, fight for undisputed. I don't know. Kambosos said he wanted, but I think Kambosos is kind of conflicted too. He want Lomachenko. Lomachenko is, but he can't get Lomachenko. So, no, because Lomachenko is fighting for his country. Is he waiting? Is he waiting for Ryan Garcia? I mean, it's a lot of things can go on right now, man. And if he is, shame on him. Having Haney wait that long, but it's stupidity on Devin Haney's part to keep begging and playing for this guy to fight him. Move on. I know you want to be. I know he wants to be undisputed of the world and stuff like that. But I wouldn't look at him as undisputed because no, my judgment is just totally different than everybody else's. You got to have some A class fighters on your resume, man, not just win the belt. That's just me. I'm old school, so let's move on. But he might have to just move on. He might just have to move on from Kambosos and fight somebody else, man. Because if this thing don't get done or announced in the next month or two, yeah, and Devin Haney is still sitting there waiting for Kambosos. Shame on Bill, shame on Matchroom, and shame on DAZN. Shame on all them guys right there for sitting there waiting to make this kid, try to fight for undisputed. And it's not telling that he's going to win. You know what I mean? He sometimes you wish for what you get. So let's do this, man. Let's make it happen, or let's move on and fight other people. Stop holding us fans hostage on fights that we want to see. We want to see Haney and Kambosos. We want to see Kambosos and Lomachenko. We want to see Kambosos and Ryan Garcia and stuff like that. But hey, business, as you guys can see, man, business is just taking over boxing and it's ruining boxing. Because taking away from the fights that we want to see. But I understand it being a businessman myself, so I really understand the business side of it. But man, I mean, sometimes it's just a pain, man. I mean, you cannot make these. It shouldn't be that hard to make these fights. It just shouldn't be that hard to make these fights, man. You know what I mean? Even though you're not on the same network and all this stuff, man. It shouldn't be that hard. I know Lou DiBella said he did not want to fight on the app. That's exactly what he said. You know what I mean? That might be holding stuff up. A lot of people don't want to fight on the app, man. I mean, I understand the zone is up and coming. You know, a lot of people fight on and stuff like that, but a lot of people don't have the zone. It's not known. It's not worldwide. You know what I mean? Now in the States of America, don't nobody know about it. So, you know, that should be a compromise there. But, you know, I think that if they did fight, it would be on the zone. Because Haney is on the, you know, Matchroom and Eddie the zone and all this. But because Lou DiBella ain't with nobody. So I just can't think of what can be holding this fight up, man. Can both contemplating getting a warm-up fight since the Teofimo Lopez fight? That can be. That might be it. He might want to break in somebody else over in Australia before he fight Devin. You know what I mean? That can be it too, man. It can be a lot going on that we don't know what's going on. And you know, in boxing. One thing about me, I don't judge stuff. I don't go make videos and say it's done deals and all this stuff. Because a lot of these guys be capping and making up clickbait and stuff like that, man. Then it come back and bite them in the behind that it didn't happen, man. Let me tell y'all something. There's no such thing as source to say. Yeah, I'm just telling you, when it comes to podcasts, maybe the ones that write the columns and the ones that in the middle of them, they might have somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, but they really ain't get somebody to it's maybe 80% done. That's when somebody might leak out and let the Mike Carpenters and the Steve Kims of the world and the rest of the Rick Glaziers of the world what's going on. But believe me, them guys has people that they love too. They, you know, they judgmental just as much as we are. They are judgmental just as much as we are, man. You know what I mean? So hopefully they can get it done, man. I just don't understand. Maybe Haney is like I said, maybe he's pricing himself out. Maybe just sitting back and say, man, this is the thing I want to say. Now that Lomachenko gone, you ain't got no other choice but to set my price. Lomachenko gone. You ain't got no other choice to set myself. And can both be like, well, okay, well, we're gonna sit here and wait for Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia fight. So it's so much can go on in these negotiations, but it shouldn't be so hard, man. They making this stuff so hard that people are gonna be like, damn, you know, y'all ever heard of out of sight, out of mind? It can be out of sight, out of mind real quick. Cause there's a lot of other fights about to come up, man. And that thing will be out of sight, out of mind. By the time they make it, people ain't gonna care about it. Cause some people don't want to hear this. Devin Haney is not that popular. Kambosos is not that popular. Believe me, they not. So out of sight, out of mind, real quick. You know what I mean? The hardcores of hardcores might know it, but the casuals like, who is this? Who is that? That's the Kambosos. He ain't got no name. You know, the people, when he beat T.O., the people know who he beat T.O., you know, he got a name, but I ain't got no real name. You know, Devin Haney, his name is getting up there, but it's not up there. So they need to make this fight happen to keep, just for people to keep their name in the conversation. Because when your name is out the conversation, man, you're gonna have a problem building it back up, man. You know what I mean? They can be like, oh man, we waited so long for this fight and waited so long for that fight, and they never happened. People forget real quick. I mean, I'm telling you, people forget real quick. So, man, Lou DiBella, Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, whoever is negotiating these fights with Haney, with Kambosos, Ryan, or whoever else y'all got in the mix, man, make the fight. Make the daggone fight. It shouldn't be that daggone hard. Us fans want to see it. I don't care who wins. I have no horse in the race. I just want to see a fight. It's time for the 135-pound division to start fighting each other. They're not fighting each other, man. And it's heartbreaking because we know this 135 can be the best weight class in the division if they only fight each other, man. It can be the best weight class in the. Can you imagine Ryan Garcia versus Tank, Devin, Loma, and Tank versus Devin, Loma. I mean, they just go around the next 2 years fighting each other. Man, man, the whole world will be happy. Then we can finally see who's the best in that division, man. because they haven't fought each other since they all joined the division. Nobody fought each other but Lomachenko and Teofimo. Lomachenko, when he fought Teofimo Lopez, that's it. And Teofimo Lopez is not in the 35 division no more. So it's time to move on for that, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just saying, where is Haney and Kambosos gone? You know what I mean? Out of sight, out of mind. Let's make the fight, man. Let's get this fight done. We don't hear nothing, but that sometimes silence is good. Sometimes silence is good, people. And you know, they silent. So hey, maybe they in the back negotiating. Let's do this term, right here. Rematch clause. Do this, do that, do that. Maybe it is. Maybe we just don't know nothing and we assume, but don't wait too late, you guys. Do not wait too late, man, because we forget about fighters real quick. To the on to the next, on to the next, on to the next, and we got fights coming up, man. So we'll see, man. So hopefully, man, Kambosos, Devin Haney can iron something out, or Lomachenko can come back and they can iron something out, man. And we can see a fight that we want, man. So the Rebuttal Entertainment. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, tell a friend, the best, hottest podcast in the land, man. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace and blessing, everybody.